Hey, what's up, guys? Yesterday, I'm going to show you guys. It actually broke our winning streak. We were on a 5-day winning streak. All of a sudden, that came to an end yesterday. I actually shot a video and I said, "Hey, this is going to come to an end. I've just been doing this for such a long time that I knew like it's getting close to coming to an end." Sure enough, it was a 2 and 3 day. So we ended up losing more than we won, but it is what it is. We just keep going. You know what I mean? There's no reason to like cry about it. We just got to keep going. It was a 2 and 3 day. It broke our 5-day winning streak. And let me just kind of go a little bit and explain to you what happened. So I'm not going to go and explain every detail, but basically this dude missed by 1 point. Otherwise, that would have been a break even day, just by this dude not hitting 1 point because they got blown out and they sat him out at the last like 10 minutes of the game. He didn't even play, so that didn't hit. Then this one hit for us. This guy hit for us. It was a triple double for this guy. And then I don't know what the hell happened to this dude. He only scored like 11 points. So it was not a good game for him at all. And then the Pacers lost straight up. So anyways, it broke our 5-day winning streak. It is what it is. Like I said, we just continue on. So let's just keep going here. I do appreciate you guys being here. What's up? Good morning, James. So I do appreciate you guys being here. It seems like TikTok is giving me more and more of a hassle, which again is I'm kind of giving it to the end, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to get that going again for whatever reason. It's not as good as it used to be. So I'm just going to focus more time over here. Yeah, you definitely can't win them all. So I did promise you guys that if you came over here to YouTube, that I was going to give you guys my best play, which I'll just give that to you guys right now as well. So I'm actually, so I'll tell you like this: a lot of us paid some guy like $5,000 to teach us this stuff like 4 years ago, and then most of us are in this Discord. The link is in the bio for the Discord, and we share a lot of plays and we share a lot of stuff with each other. And one of those guys, so each one of us has our own little specialty. So for example, for me it's the NBA and the NFL, and then and college basketball, I'm starting to do that, and baseball. But then I have other guys in there that they're like good for NASCAR, and then another guy that the reason I'm saying all this is that one of those guys is very good for UFC, and he put up a play right now for UFC, which I'm going to share with you guys as well. I actually saw that right after I got off the TikTok live. So I'll post that right here as well. And so right here, I'm going to explain to you guys. I like this one. It's DeMar DeRozan for 50. Sorry, Tobias Harris for 10 points. Let me go back in here. Give me a second. So Harris. Yeah, so Tobias Harris for 10 points. Then we got DeMar DeRozan for 15, and then Zach LaVine for 15. So that's a very solid 3-leg parlay. And then I'll give you guys the second one here. And these I already shared on the other channel, but I'll just share them over here as well. So 3-leg parlay. So this is the second one. And this dude hit 54 points the other day. So he's pretty solid overall. Like I did the research. This is not just me throwing random numbers up here. This guy normally scores or hits 12 rebounds. That's his average. This guy normally hits 8 or 10. Sorry, yeah, about 9 or 10. This guy, his average is about 22 points. So anyways, that's backed up by research. So now I'm going to give you guys the UFC, which is Mariscal money line, Pinto money line, and Lee versus Ulrich over 2.5 rebounds, or I'm sorry, rounds. So this one, each book is different, so I can't guide you on how to find that. But basically, you got to look up the rounds, and then you just look up over 2.5 rounds. Sometimes I show some stuff in here that says doesn't go the distance or wins by submission and things like that. But this one is very specific to over 2.5 rounds. And I think it's going the distance. I'm not sure. You got to. Like I said, every book is different, but enough of that. So let me give you guys the best one that I really like. Somebody actually called it out on the other channel, and I didn't want to confirm it because I didn't want to show it over there. But I'm going to show it to you guys now. So it's going to be this one. So that's my slip. I got it for 152. I don't know what you guys can get it for, but I do love the Pistons in this position. The only thing I don't like is that they played yesterday, but then the Nets also played yesterday. So that kind of like, it's a wash as far as how tired they both are. And then the Nets did get a little bit embarrassed yesterday. Like I said, they got blown out. So that might be a little bit of a revenge game coming in here and trying to prove something, but they suck overall. So I don't think they have it in them to come back and make this a huge revenge game. Also, the Pistons are on a very, besides yesterday, they were on a 9-game winning streak, and then that broke yesterday. So I actually like that one very strongly. You can see just on the money line is 420. So the books and everything agree with me. The line is actually like at a -11 or something like that. And then the Warriors, they are very strong right now. Even on the road, they're very strong. And then the 76ers are missing Embiid. So overall, the numbers and everything like that, everything matches as far as let me see if I can give you guys some little context. So Pistons are favored to win. So here's the information, guys. So the Pistons are favored to win by 77%. They have an 80% chance of victory. A projection score is Pistons 114, the Nets are 104. So Pistons are favored to win by 11 points. The over-under set at 219. And then the Warriors, given the recent dominance over the 76ers, the current form, Golden State, they're favorite, and they have a 65% chance of winning. So anyway, that is what it is. I always make my money back. So Bob says, let's get back into the win column. Yeah, for sure, man. And we're here for that for sure. I'm waiting for some, I don't know what happened with the guy that I work with. I don't know what happened. He's normally not late at all. And today he just hasn't responded. Oh, here it is. He responded finally. So I was getting a little bit worried. I'm glad he's okay. So basically, long story short, is I came up with this system. So I'm the one that's coming up with a lot of these systems, and me and my business partner have a lot of conversations on how we should work certain angles, and we always talk all the time. And once we have a little system that's working, that's proven, then we go with it. So then after that, we train other people to do the work for us. And so, for example, this, you can see even the background right here, everything, he just sent it to me right now. I did not touch this morning, but you can see how much information I have. So let me give you a little bit of a breakdown. I'll just read the analysis. I'm not going to go through every number, but I'll just give it to you guys. So the Wizards, strong ATS, 7-3. Hornets, so they're missing Jordan Poole. So the Wizards are missing Jordan Poole, plus they suck. The Hornets have beat the Wizards twice this year already. If LaMelo Ball plays, this is probably going to be the first day that I go with the Hornets. But I'm not going to force anything, so I'll leave it alone. Then the Pistons right here, you can see the breakdown. It's got literally every breakdown here you can think of. And then it has here, historical data strongly favors Detroit, with the Pistons going 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games overall. The Nets having a poor 2-7 against the spread against Detroit. The line moved from a +8.5, so that's actually opposite. It went from a -8.5 to a -11 towards Detroit. So it's backing up. The money is coming in. Everything is pointing towards Detroit. Then we got the Kings and the Rockets. This matchup presents interesting contrast. The Kings have a strong 6 ATS and then poor ATS overall for the Rockets. Like I said earlier, the Rockets were actually on an incline, or actually, yeah, they were very strong, and then they went on a decline, and because there was 2 injuries to their team, and now they have Van Vliet back and Sengun, so now they're kind of getting back on stable ground there, and but I still don't trust them against the Kings, because the Kings have a decent team too. And then the Grizzlies played yesterday. That if the Grizzlies wouldn't have played yesterday, I guarantee you this line wouldn't have been so close. I think it's only like at a minus. Oh, it's actually not that close. Never mind. It's a -9, so -10 is what they're asking. Spurs are not that good, especially without Wembanyama now. But Grizzlies played yesterday. But you can see right here, significant line movement from 9.5 to 11.5. you got to read this kind of opposite. So it's going towards the Grizzlies. Classic sharp money indication. Professional betting is coming in on San Antonio is what it's saying, but it's not correct. So this is the type of information that I get, but then I have to understand the differences, and then I kind of clean it up. Literally, I just got this a few minutes ago, so I haven't had the time to clean this up. But basically, what it's saying is that the line is shifting towards the Grizzlies. Then you got the Bucks and the Mavericks. So something I was noticing on the Bucks and the Mavericks was that there's no strong indication. You can see the Mavericks are 8-2. The Bucks played yesterday. The Mavericks have a very good chance of winning this game. They've actually been pretty solid lately, but then you can see they have a lot of injuries right here, and then these guys are questionable. So you have to do not go with any of these teams unless you know who's going to play for sure. And then this game features significant injuries on both sides. That's exactly what I was just saying. Both of these guys are questionable for their main people. Obviously, we know that Anthony Davis got injured. So the line is too close to call. There's nothing that indicates one way or another. And then this is one of my favorite ones, Detroit and Warriors. So you can see the Warriors are dominant against the spread significantly, 7-3. But that goes all the way back to last season. Check this out. Philadelphia is 1-9. That's a very strong indication. This is 1-9 in the last 10 games. Good morning, Beast. Thanks for responding to my text last night. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Anyways, guys, this is a strong game right here. I really love the Warriors in this position, and I really love Detroit. And I've been watching these lines and everything like that since yesterday. Let me see if I can pull up a little bit more information. But that's about it, guys. That's everything that I've looked at so far is pointing towards Detroit. Even the Detroit, and you can see the Warriors right here are supposed to win by, what is this, 9? And then we got the Wizards and the Hornets. The Hornets are supposed to win by 10. And then the Grizzlies right here, they're supposed to win by, what is this, 10, 14? And then we got the Pistons are supposed to win by 5. The Rockets, you see how close this is? The projected score is Rockets to win by 1. So that's why I stay away. And then the Mavericks are supposed to win by 3. So anyways, take that for what it is. I've already kind of went through the whole slate. And if you guys haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. There's a lot of people that watch these videos and think they're subscribed, but they're not. So make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you get the free stuff. Lino, thank you, man. Appreciate it. So anyways, guys, if you have questions, let me know. This is what I'm going with for today. Then I'm waiting for my business partner. He put up some college basketball stuff. And actually, let me take a look at that real quick. So I'll take a look at this for college basketball. And let's take a look. All right. So basically, I'm not going to be able to show you guys because it's on a file instead of a browser. It's kind of weird, but either way, I'll just give you a quick little insight here. Actually, he should have sent me an email. Let me see something here. All right, I'm not going to worry about it, but I'm basically going to show you guys this. So basically, I've shown this before. It's a spreadsheet, and it gives you all the insights here for all the teams. So this is all the college basketball stuff. You can see there's a lot of games today. So this is all the games that are for today. You got soccer, NHL, and all that stuff. And then we go all the way up, and then it's got all the insights right here. So one of the insights, for example, in college would be like the Virginia Cavaliers are 74%. Like I never even heard of those guys before in my life, but there's 74% chance to win at home. So that's the kind of information that we have. And he goes through and sorts through all that stuff, and we pull it into our Discord. James says that's the best Discord that he's in. Thank you, James. So the business partner, he's in there a lot more than I am. And that's what we agreed on, that I would be the one handling all the videos and stuff like that. And he would be the one taking care of the back end stuff. And it's been working out great. So anyways, like I said, going through this list here, there's a lot of games in here. So what I have to, I'm not going to do it live right now, but I'm waiting for this guy that works with us, and he's going to sort all this. And what we like to do is look at the shittiest teams, and then we look at the best teams. So we filter it out by the shittiest teams, meaning 30% or less, and then we also sort it out by 80% or better, and that's where we start our research for college basketball. I hope that's making sense, guys. So we basically filter out of hundreds of games, it comes down to like maybe 15. And then from 15, we do our other research as far as injuries and all this other stuff. I'm not trying to bore you with all the details, but there's a lot that goes into this research. And that's the reason that we went, because we literally sit here and go through a bunch of stuff day in and day out. Yeah, you're welcome, Antonio. Appreciate you guys being here. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna be hopping off. I do appreciate you guys that have been following me for a while, and the comments that you do, and the likes and the shares and all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. We are about to cross 1,200 people on YouTube, and I'm going to spend a lot more time trying to grow this channel. So this is where I'll be at most of the time now. TikTok does have me flagged, and any last thing I say, I can be gone at one day to the next on TikTok. So again, I'm going to be focused more on here, and that's what I'll be doing. So let me go back. I'm gonna share it with you guys. So I do love this one. I do love this one. This one, like I said, is a person that I trust a lot. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sharing it. I don't share anybody's picks or plays or anything like that. But he is in the Discord, and I've asked him if it's okay for me to share the UFC, because I know he puts a lot of time and effort into this, and I've actually been winning with him. So that's the reason I'm sharing it. It's not just me, just random person. And then this one I came up with last night, and I really love this play. All right, guys, thank you so much. If I don't have any more questions, I'll hop off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for everything. Appreciate you guys. Have a good day.